You can have whatever you want in life. If you've ever felt stuck, like no matter what you do, things just aren't working out, you can change that. Trust me, you can manifest anything you want, and it's easier than you think. In this video, we're going to talk about what it means to manifest, how to manifest, a specific method for manifestation, which is the 369 method, my version of this method. And if you are wanting to grow on YouTube or you are trying to manifest YouTube success, I have an example of how I would manifest it. So grab your notebook or your journal and let's get started. Hey girl, how are you? I hope all is well. Before we jump too deep into this video, I am Shekira Unique, and this video is a part of my Watch Me Blow Up series here on YouTube, where I am doing a 30 days to monetization challenge. I'm posting daily for the month of March to see if I can become monetized here on YouTube. If you would like to be a part of my journey, go ahead and subscribe. Now let's jump into this video, because I did just get off the phone with one of my other friends, and she knows that I am the queen of manifesting. I can manifest some stuff. When I say the power of my tongue is strong, I mean that. So I was like, yes, I am. She was like, why don't you show that? A lot of people don't share the same values as I do when it comes to like manifesting and being intentional and true to self. So yeah, but I do know that there is an audience out there for that. So that is what I'm going to be going through in today's FaceTime call. So go ahead, grab you a journal or a piece of paper. I prefer a journal, a notebook or something, and a really nice cute pen that you really like. First thing I want to talk about is, what is manifesting? What does it mean to manifest? That is when you turn your thoughts, goals, and dreams into reality, believe in them, visualize them, and take intentional actions to achieve them. Before you could even start manifesting, first ask yourself, what do I want? Why do I want it? You have to know exactly what you want so you set the right goal. Your goal should be clear and very specific. Prepare to write it down and say it out loud daily. Next, you want to visualize it like it's already happening. Really focus your reality to that moment, and don't just place yourself there. Be present and allow yourself to feel the energy. What does that feel like? We are not wishful thinking here. You need to really align your actions with your goals. Intentional movements only. Lastly, trust the process. Let go of any doubt and any worries you have. Don't worry about the how, the when, and all of that. You know all of your hard work will pay off. If you are honest, intentional, and put in the work, there's no need for worry. Now, there are several different methods for manifesting. There's not a wrong or right way to really do it. For instance, this 369 method that we're going to talk about in a minute, a lot of people do it so many different ways, but I know for a fact, if you believe it, feel it, and prepare for it, it will happen, regardless of what method or whose way you decided to go with. You have to trust in what it is that you are doing. There's so many others like 555 or scripting. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this 369 method. This is just one method for manifesting. Writing down your desires as if it's already happened. They want you to do it 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the evening. Remember, your goals need to be specific and powerful. You need to visualize it happening in real time. Take action like you deserve it and believe it. And this is to be done daily for 30 days or until it happens. There's this way of doing the 369 method, and then there's my way. I feel like you have to find what works for you. And not just when it comes to manifesting, but anything in life. Everything is not going to work for everybody. Not to sway you from doing it that way or anything, but for me, that 369 way was making me feel like it was a chore, and there is not a right or wrong way to truly manifest something. As long as you are honest and intentional and believe it, you do not have to force it. So here's how I do my 369 method. I go ahead and write down my goals. I do that daily and I say them out loud. And day 1, I do the 369 method as suggested. From thereafter, I make sure to have my journal with me at all times. I say them out loud. I hold on to the feeling that it gives me, and then I give thanks as if I've achieved it. and I do this as suggested. So in the morning, I say my goals that I wrote down 3 times. In the afternoon, I say them holding on to that feeling 6 times. And in the evening, I give thanks to the universe for meeting me halfway and helping me achieve my goal. And I do this 9 times, and this is all daily. So instead of writing them down, I do this. Now, if it is a full moon, I'll do write them down. And once I start, if I start in the morning, I have to do the one in the afternoon and I have to do the one in the evening. But this is not a daily, everyday thing of me writing them down. So let's get into how I set up my journal. I always start with gratitude. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. I am grateful, or whatever you would like to say. Then I start my sentence off with it would be nice to have. Here, that's the overall goal. For my 3 in the morning, I start my sentence off with I am excited to. And here I be specific. A date helps, but do not focus on the date. For the afternoon, I focus on the feeling. So it feels so good to, and really feel and capture that feeling of that achievement. And then in the evening, it's I am grateful for, or thank you for, anything like that. Really just show gratitude and appreciation for that achievement. Me personally, I don't say things like I want or I need or I can't wait for, because yes, you can. People always trick themselves out of thinking that they can't wait for something. That's why I said don't focus on the date so much. I would put a date to really keep me accountable and on top of it, but not so much as to, oh my gosh, because some people, they will ask for something and they're not even intentional with it in the first place. Let's put it in terms of YouTube growth here. If you're asking for 50,000 subscribers in 3 months and then you don't receive the 50,000 in 3 months, but look at what you did do. Did you even know why you wanted 50,000 subscribers? The true, real reason you wanted 50,000 subscribers is because you actually wanted to increase your returning viewers ratio. So even though you don't have 50,000 subscribers by the end, you still increase that. So you can't say, oh, it didn't work. No, you manifested what you truly actually wanted. You just wasn't truly honest with yourself from the beginning with what it is that you actually wanted and why you actually wanted it. Don't trick yourself out of something thinking that you can't wait for it, or being unsure and uncertain. You should truly think about something and put all of your thought into it before you actually try to manifest it. You see how I set up my journal. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you an example. I don't like sharing what I'm manifesting currently, so I'm going to go ahead and use YouTube growth as this example. I'm going to start off with my gratitude. Address it however you are comfy. There are so many reasons, so many things that I am grateful for, so I don't always write the exact same things. But this one says, thank you, universe, for meeting me halfway in all that I have done. I am grateful I am able to start my YouTube journey. I am grateful for my supportive family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something quick, meaningful, and honest. Next, I will write, it would be great to have 10,000 supportive and engaging subscribers. I am specific and exact. I don't want any kind of subscribers. I want engaging and supportive ones. My favorite thing to do with this sentence is to write it on sticky notes or post-it notes and stick them all over the house. So that way when I see it, I read it, and I'm always seeing it. On the first day, I'm writing this 3 times. I just hit 10,000 subscribers on whatever day. I always knew it would happen. Now again, the date is optional. I might not have 10,000 subscribers by that date, but I will have supportive and engaging ones, because that is the whole reason why I want 10,000 subscribers. To really increase my engagement and my community of supportive people. In the afternoon, I write 6 times. It feels so good to have an engaging community like the one I grew. It's exciting. Now, I did change this as I was writing, and that is completely fine. I rewrote it to say, it feels so good to have an engaging community like the one I am growing. It's exciting, because grew is past tense, as if I'm done, and I am not done. I like to be intentional with my actions and my words, written or spoken. And lastly, my gratitude sentence that I write 9 times in the evening is, I'm so grateful for my 10,000 subscribers and I am still growing. Wow, I'm so blessed. Now, this example is not something that I put a lot of thought into because my heart is not in this. This is not something that I am currently manifesting at this moment. Can you tell that it's become a chore for me? Just look at my handwriting. At the end of this, you can tell I start messing up and tripping over my words that I was writing. I couldn't figure out what exactly I wanted to say for gratitude when it came to this because this is not something that I'm feeling right now. But when you are manifesting something and you put your thought into it and you truly have a goal for it to become a reality, in that moment you will not need to put a lot of thought into it. It will literally flow because you've been thinking about it. You've been trying to move intentionally. You truly have put your heart into it. This month I have learned so much about my YouTube experience and my journey. I have come a long way. Go ahead and check out our other FaceTime calls and catch up on any of them that you might have missed. This deep dive just might be everything you've been looking for. Go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified every time I call you. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and please do not forget to forward the call to anybody who you think would enjoy it or that can learn from it. In closing, I am Shekira Unique. I hope you answer the next time I call you. See me in my next one.